Yo, 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 Comic Nation, what's shaking bacon? Tricky back in another video, another haul, monthly haul, bit of potpourri of sorts, old books, new books, a few minor pickups. In no particular order, went to flea market that I go to when I can. He doesn't get stuff regularly, but he does have some new books, and he does obviously, grab boxes when people stop by and whatever. So I like to go in once in a while. Usually find a couple things. Eternals issue number 12. Anything Eternals nowadays is obviously hot and the talk of the town. When I see them at a reasonable price, I will buy them. I will pick them up. Found this one. I see these little blue marks right there. I don't know what that is. It's not really, nothing is really spilled on it, but it almost looks like it's something on the other side that's like bleeding through, possibly. I'm not too sure. But besides that, it's in great condition. It is pretty good for the age, of course. And of course, when it's in Mylar, it does look fantastic. I do have these. I don't know if I showed you, but I use these little colored dots that I get from you can get from Staples or Business Depot, that kind of thing. Anything along those lines. They are fantastic. They don't tear the bag. You can get into the comic when you need to, if you need to, and they seal up the bag really nice, so they don't damage it. I put the blue tape. I got this little tip from Don the Comic Book Junkie. Put this little bit of blue tape over top of the book. If it's a key, this is the first appearance of Unimind. So, yeah, and pretty much everything goes into Mylar. I have almost my entire collection in Mylar because they just look so much better. Yeah, so found it at the flea market. Good price. I don't talk pricing. I never talk pricing, so I'm not going to tell you guys what I paid for it. But, yeah, I did okay. Rise of the Midnight Suns, Ghost Rider, issue number 28. This is another book that I will always grab when I see it, if it's a good price. I mean, it is still very, very reasonable. The Midnight Suns show or movie or whatever it is coming out, I think this is the book to get. So, again, when I see them, I try and grab them. I think that's like my third or fourth copy, and it's sealed too. It's in a bag, it's in a bag in the Mylar, so completely sealed. Marvel Milestones, Marvel Spotlight on Ghost Rider, issue number 5. It's just a reprint of the first appearance of Ghost Rider. Again, these things, I'll always pick these up because, I mean, I'll never be able to get those books, the first prints. So these are always key. Silver Surfer, issue 69. Nothing special there, just a filler. Secret Avengers, issue 28. I believe Carol gets new powers in this issue, so a bit of a key. Mighty Avengers, issue number 1. First team appearance of Luke Cage, Superior Spider-Man, and I forget the names of those lovely ladies there. Yeah, I can't remember. Along with the Eternals, anytime I see a boys comic, I will try and grab those because the show is so very good. I cannot recommend that show enough. I knew going into this show, I knew nothing about it, nothing about the book at all, and the show is so good, really good. Highly recommended. Issue number 9 and issue 59. Battle Scars, issue number 2 and issue number 3 of 6. So I'm pretty sure that run is completed. So that is very cool. And now I can read it. Thank you to Jim's Comics for the recommendation and the hot tip. Venom First Host, issue number 3 and issue number 4. First appearance of, is it the Bleeder? The Bleeder symbiote. So these two books are key for a book that came out today, which I will show you in a minute. If you guys haven't been to Jim Comics channel, highly recommend it. The guy's fantastic. Super, super nice guy. Great information, great content. Silver Surfer Black, issue number 3. Loving the story right now. Donny Cates can do no wrong. Guardians of the Galaxy, issue 23, first Clintar. I got second printing of Captain Marvel, issue number 8, with Star on the cover. I mean, they've got her name right there, so I think she's going to be a big deal. Got a copy of Powers of X, issue number 1. First print, was able to track that one down. That's the one I wanted with Rasputin on the cover. Powers of X, issue number 3. I didn't get issue number 2. I don't know why. I went to 2 shops to see if I could find the secret variant. Couldn't find it. I'm not going to go out of my way to find it. Not a big deal. House of X, issue number 2 of 6. Second printing. That's the whole Moira McTaggart story origin. So that's kind of cool. I did find Absolute Carnage, issue number 1, the Demogoblin cover. She's, again, she's hot this week from the books coming out. I'm going to show you in a minute. Absolute Carnage, Scream, issue number 1. It's a connecting, so I guess issue number 2. Actually, Separation Anxiety is the other part to it. So, don't know if you can make that out, but anyway, they kind of go together like that. So, yeah. So, I read Scream. It's okay. Haven't read Separation Anxiety, but anything Carnage nowadays I am grabbing because I love Carnage, love Donny Cates, and yeah, it's fantastic. It's so good. Director's cut of Immortal Hulk, issue number 1. It's basically it's number 1 just with additional content, pictures and whatnot. Immortal Hulk second printing of issue 21. Great cover right there. Immortal Hulk issue number 20, the second printing sketch. And Absolute Carnage versus Deadpool, issue number 1. Haven't read that yet, but I will be reading that possibly tonight. That might be my read after dinner. So let's get these out of the way. Oh yeah. Yeah, if you guys haven't gotten these, yeah, I highly recommend it. Found a copy of Once and Future, issue number 1 from last week. So that is very cool. Got 2 copies of Batman, issue 77. Big something. Something happens in this book. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's a big deal. Batman and Robin, issue 232, the facsimile edition. First appearance of Ra's al Ghul. Dead End Kids, issue number 2. I missed out on number 1. I did find a copy of Psycho List, issue number 1. Another recommendation from Jim's Comics. Batman, issue 76. Deceased, issue number 4. The Joker cover, the Matina cover. Coffin Bound, issue number 1. Everyone's talking about this book, so I grabbed it. And books this week. Venom, issue number 17. Had to get that with Carnage on the cover, because, again, I love Carnage. Immortal Hulk, director's cut of issue number 2. Did you guys get this? Because I didn't even know this was coming out. I missed out on the first print, so this is kind of cool. I'm happy about that. Batman Curse the White Knight, issue number 2, the regular cover. Absolute Carnage, issue number 2. Issue number 1 was fantastic. I did get 2 copies of Lethal Protectors, issue number 2. bit of a big deal on that one. Not going to tell you what it is. Miles Morales, Carnage, Absolute Carnage, Miles Morales. That's what it is. Doppelganger. He's on the cover. Facsimile edition of House of Secrets, issue 92, first appearance of Swamp Thing. And finally, Batman, Superman, issue number 1, part 1 of the connecting covers with the Batman Who Laughs. One of my favorites right now. So, yeah, that's it. That's everything. That's all I got. Thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate it. Go check out the rest of the comic community. Some amazing people out there right now. Jim's Comics, he's at the top of my list. He's, as I said, his channel is fantastic. Amazing content. A lot of great people in this community. So please spread the love. And keep collecting. And grab what you like. No matter what your wife says. Alright? Just spend. Spend your money on comics. What else are you going to spend it on? Food? Who needs food? Anyway, that's it. That's all. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. Peace and love as always. And rock on. We'll see you next time. See ya!